Yo, what's up? It's Ezequielized. Odyssey is in the house, y'all. Well, we'll keep you in mind. Well, it's going to be a really cool freestyle you're going to love. It's all about all 32 teams that have been going on so far before things that they relocate or somewhere. To all of the grateful teams I've seen so far before. Some teams, they have good championships, and some teams, they represent the cities and all that. Well, it's all the city's worth, you know? Shout out to all my NBA team so far, you know, when I say like basketball is my favorite team, all of this stuff is just so awesome, and all of the shows are just doing great at that time. We're watching Kareem, LeBron, and the others, but when you watch all those Griffin ones that I've ever seen, the legendaries, nobody knows. It was just one of those players that we got to know on the players. So here we go. This is Ezequielized Odyssey. Yeah, Odyssey. You know what time it is, yo? Let's cap that. This cap, we'll keep it capped for the NBA. First of the 17 Lakers, so that what we got for the 17 rings, even for the Celtics too. What we got, what we earned. Even in the Chicago Bulls runs of the 6 champions at the time when we got the most of the reborn, coming to reborn. This is what happens in the storm. Shout out to the Golden State wins of the each champions in San Francisco. First champ to the third champ in Oakland. Fourth is even equal in Philadelphia too. That's going to make it once or twice or whatever. It's making it good. Even Philadelphia 76ers is always twice too. It's also never been greater. No one all the championships be greater. Like Cleveland, Memphis, Grizzlies, and the Timberwolves, the others. Nothing but you can be bothered. Shout out to all the 50s and all the champions that we earned. Even in whatever that comes to the 60s, like the Celtics. Bill Russell days, or whatever it is in the Brown days. Even for Knicks, this is what happens. All the championships are coming into the mix. Even the Brooklyn Nets, in New Jersey Nets, before we become we burned them. We ever said for the Still Dome. Even in all of the good champs like Atlanta Hawks or the St. Louis Hawks, when we earned them that chance for once. This is what happens when we got Miami Heat for 3. Even for Orlando Magic and whatever, what team they got. When they got Braun, they got the Cavs. This is what we earned before when we got the no freak. All that happens like Greek freak to the Milwaukee and for Kareem too. When we got earned 2 champions that time, but what we stolen, we own it. Did it for the Detroit Pistons for the champs. What we give for the 2 champs. When we give again for the bad boy Pistons for the champs. 4th for 3. This is what happens when they 2 in the champs. Then you had the Pacers at the time for the finals when we got earning them and killing them. They killed it. They killed it for the leagues like Toronto Raptors. Even with Vancouver Grizzlies at the time. Even Seattle Supersonics won the champion and the Portland Trail Blazers at the time. We were the finals too for Oklahoma City Thunder for the earn. This is when the house much trusted about to the March Madness of the NBA. This is what happens in the big. It gets crazy. Even San Antonio Spurs for 5 champions when they did earn them and they're building them. Houston Rockets are running and chilling in too in the 90s and the 80s. Rocking the waves for the Dallas Mavericks for Dirk. This is how much they got respected. Nobody else in the league like New Orleans Pelicans and the weakling teams they could just come from. Nobody else like or whatever they kill them for. Washington Wizards, they used to be killing them too, and the Baltimore Bullets. This is what happens when they earn them, when they come in the still lit. Even the other teams too, but they still weak. You never know. Suns are weak too. I don't like Suns. Yeah. Rocking in the beat. This is when they say, yeah, to the Bay Area. What we were at time for the freestyle. What we were loving it for each other. Loving Pacifics in the Northwest to in the Northeast and in the wild of the divisions of where we got the time. Where we got the Western Conference to the finals for the MVP. Who's the MVP now? Put it in the comment as long as you can. Keep it Odyssey. Keep it real.